support a creator code myth. I don't know, though. Fuck this shit. Yeah, we just had an experience. I'm getting out of this house, bro. I'm dead serious. I'm out. I'm gonna go somewhere where there's nice bright lights. I don't know. Fuck that. I'm out. Fuck it, dude.
Five-hour energy shots are the perfect choice to help you feel alert and energized. It has vitamins, nutrients, and...
At ToastyTP asks, how do you handle Hamlin being that short? Actually, when I first saw him, it actually surprised me that he wasn't 4'11", bro. It was like, I was shocked. I was like, whoa, Hamlin's really isn't as tall as a garden gnome, you know? Like, I was just like, okay. I just see him as like a normal height human, you know? I don't see him as a garden gnome like I did before. So, yeah, there you go. Roblox Champ 76 asks, what's your favorite skin to use in Fortnite and why? I would have to say that my favorite skin is either Fate or Sunstrider. I think Fate because like I always liked like the dark side when it came to like Star Wars, like Dark Side of the Force and everything. Like back when I played Knights of the Old Republic, like I was always dark side. I probably replayed that game like 10 times. Every time I was dark side, didn't even touch the light side. So it was just like it reminds me of that, and it reminds me of like just the things that I do on stream, like the laugh and all that, you know. And it reminds me of that. And then there's Sunstrider. I just really like the aesthetic of this game. I think it's a really cute skin, you know what I'm saying? And I just like music. You know what I'm saying? You know, I shake that booty when I do that emotes, you know what I'm saying? At Bandit Normie asks, what is the thing you miss most from home after moving into the TSM house? I think the thing that I miss most is definitely my parents. They were really, really helpful because, as you know, like I was pretty sick for a long time, and you know, my mom, my dad, they were always there for me. You know, my girlfriend was as well, and she's here with me, so you know. But yeah, definitely my parents. They were a huge impact in helping me get to where I am in terms of like mental state and health and all that. So definitely them. At Lalejo asks, yo Dave, what are some tips to say when you want to approach a girl but don't want to seem like a creeper? This is just something that I would do. Like if I'm just in the mall and I'm single, of course, and I see a girl that I think's attractive or whatever, you know, I just walk up to her and be like, yo, I saw you across the way, didn't want to pass up the opportunity to meet you. I'm so-and-so. That's the best way to start, in my opinion. I don't think I ever didn't have success when I started that way. At Lagod Talks asks, what's your favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon would definitely have to be Gengar. Like, this actually goes back again to, like, what I said about, like, the Dark Side and Dark Jedi and everything. I feel like Gengar is just, like, the dopest Pokemon. And, like, it can learn all kinds of moves. It's cool. It'll lick its tongue out at you. Like, I don't know. I just think, like, its personality and portrayed in the shows and, like, just everything about it is just cool. I like the way it looks, I like his attitude. He can learn a lot of cool moves. I think it's dope. At Fallen Skull 276 asks, what is your go-to snack? Right now, I would have to say my go-to snack are these citrus and these gummies. My girlfriend always buys them. I think they're so good. So like I always just like, she buys a box of them and like I probably eat like 3/4 of it. They're so freaking good, man. They're so good. At Isaac Seki 8 asks, what are your favorite shoes? My favorite shoes would definitely have to be the Jordan 8 Aquas. Those are just my favorite shoes. I think they look amazing. I like how they're not just traditional colors. They're black, purple, and light blue. I think it looks, I just think they look so good. That's the only reason why. At Metro Kenshin underscore asks, what's your favorite anime? My favorite anime is Akame Got Killed. I love the fight scenes. There's both the good side and the bad side, if you even want to call them good and bad sides. And it's like, I like all the characters. There wasn't like any character I was like, oh, that character's annoying. Oh, this character sucks. Trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, I loved every character. I like the fight scenes. And I just like the overall concept of it. It's really dope. If you like anime and you like fighting animes, that's definitely one I think you should check out. And in terms of fighting animes, I'm not really the one that likes like the animes that's like it'll show one scene where the guy's like going through a punch and then it'll like go to the other guy and he's just like, ooh, he got hit. Like they actually show the hits. Like it's not implied or anything. So like I really like that, you know. I'm not with all that implied stuff. At Poisons asks, what was your favorite game before Fortnite and why? Right before Fortnite came out, I would have to say it went from Smite to Black Desert to a game called Critica that not a lot of people have heard of. It's just an MMO fighting game. And then it went back to Smite. And then it played Grand Theft Auto, and then it became...
The key ingredients in 5-Hour Energy are also found in everyday foods. Ingredients like B vitamins, amino acids.
Fortnite when it came out. So, it had to be like that. But my favorite game of all time is definitely Guns the Duel. Definitely. Absolutely. Not a lot of people have heard about that game before either, but that game was probably the highest kill cap game ever created. People are going to argue with me on that, but I feel like unless you put in the time to really, really learn and get really good at the game, I don't know if you can really have an argument to that. You know, it was insane. Like, if you hadn't played the game for like 2 years, you were just gonna get like duped on by people who had, you know. It was extremely high skill floor, you know. And then once you reach that floor, there was another extremely high skill ceiling on top of that. Like, it was insane. At Samamuel11 asks, if you were an animal, what would you be? I think I'd have to say a dolphin, so I can outplay all the other sea creatures with my IQ. There you go, bro. At KLawCB asks, what was your first console and what was your favorite game? As far as I can remember back, I had a Super Nintendo and a PlayStation 1. Those were the first two consoles I ever played, and I had both of them. So, this is hard. The Super Nintendo game, we used to play Super Mario All-Stars, which had like all the, like a bunch of Mario games in one, and then we had, what do you call it? We had Mario Kart, and just a whole bunch of games. But I would have to say Mario Kart was probably my favorite. Yo, at Nathan3194 asks, what would you be doing if you weren't gaming and streaming? I'd probably just be in college for business and then try to open up some sort of business. I'm not entirely sure what business it would be, but that's definitely what I'd probably be doing. At JorAnders80 asks, what was your most embarrassing experience in college? When it comes to like my most embarrassing moment, I wouldn't really say it happened in college. I don't think I really had one, you know, not in college. So I'd rather say that it was in high school, and that was probably like, okay, well, to start off, when it comes to like embarrassing things, I like, if there's anything that I think that I might be embarrassed by, I usually just kind of like turn it around and make it into something funny, you know? Like, for example, I was playing basketball one day, and it was at basketball practice, and me and another kid, we had swapped positions for a play. And I guess he didn't know where he was going or whatever, and long story short, his forehead hit my mouth when we like were supposed to cross paths, and it knocked out my 2 front teeth. And like, you know, I was like just blood everywhere and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I started smiling at people. And everyone's like, ugh, you know what I'm saying? Like usually, like I feel like people would think that it's like embarrassing. You got your 2 front teeth knocked out, but I just smile at people and think it's kind of funny, you know? At the light FN asks, in what way would you like the Fortnite meta to be changed? In terms of the Fortnite meta, it's like right now, I think the meta is absolutely atrocious. Let's be honest. It's like you shoot a shotgun and then you spray your SMG or your drum. And if you don't have either one of those, you're probably spraying an AR. And it's really kind of, so it's just like, I liked how it was before they took away double shotty, because at that moment that they had took away double shotty, like all like the pro players and most of the streamers were already using shotgun SMG, and they got rid of double shotty when it was already weaker than shotgun SMG. So I was just like, like, come on, bro. So I really think that they should bring back double shotty and just leave it kind of how it is, because I don't feel like there's really another way to show diversity in terms of loadouts, because everybody's just going to use shotgun and spray. It doesn't matter how you buff or nerf things, unless shotguns are just absolutely useless, then it's like everyone's just going to use a shotgun and then they're going to switch to the spray. Based on like the way that that Fortnite is, it's based off building and how aggression is kind of rewarding. How else are you going to have close quarter combat unless you have double shotty with only shotguns and sprays, I just feel like bringing back double shotty will at least have some kind of diversity in the loadout. Right now, there isn't. Yo guys, thanks for watching this episode of Ask Daquan. If you really want to keep up with me and all that good stuff, you can follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, all at TSM_Daquan. And if you really want to watch my YouTube videos, you already know it's that Daquan logo, baby. See you later. See you later.
Sophie's eating a tuna sandwich, and her meeting just got moved up to now. So she tries new Listerine Ready.
Gaming is definitely an escape from a lot of the negativity in the world. And I just want to be like a positive light on people, because there's a lot of people that come into my stream, they're going through a whole bunch of things, or even like on my YouTube comments, Instagram DMs, whatever it might be. Like, they're going through a lot, and I feel like with all the things that I've gone through, that gaming isn't just an escape for me personally, but like the things that I've done can be escape for other people too.
Daquan as a baby, he was a really good baby. He didn't cry. He was always very bubbly. And from the first day we brought him home, we read and sang, did alphabets, numbers, and so he was always inquisitive. Once it was family time, dinner time was over, homework was done, they could play. So that was the beginning of Daquan and his gaming.
When I was little, I liked a lot of video games. My brother was the one that got me into video games. He was always playing like Final Fantasy, Crash Bandicoot, things like that. We used to compete in Super Mario. We would take turns on Crash Bandicoot, Crash Racing, Mega Man, all kinds of games. So we'd always compete, like, even if it was a single player game, to see who could beat this the fastest.
The first game I can remember was Gex. That was a little gecko. And whenever he would hit somebody with his tail, it's tail time or something like that, he would say. And, they've always been gamers. Always been gamers.
So that was the afternoon thing.
ball, get the ball. Get to the track. I just died to a bug. I just died to a bug. I just died to a bug. Bro, this game's trash. What are you talking about? You're doo-doo. You have 0 kills. Why are you dancing? This...
I got kicked off the basketball team my senior year, and that was a low blow. One of my friends got into an altercation. I was running down court for a fast break, and I see him, like, they start getting into a little brawl. So of course, that's my best friend. I'm not just gonna stand there and watch him get jumped by a whole team. So of course I'm gonna go help. We got classified as uncoachable, quote unquote. I don't know exactly what it entails. Pretty much all of like our scholarships and stuff kind of went out the window, I'm pretty sure. But the AAU league, that was a real blessing. I met some amazing people, and we went on to win a Florida State championship. I loved it. It was a very big accomplishment for me, especially after such a low blow.
I think there's something in him that
Competitiveness.
is just a competitive spirit. He wants to play. He wants to do well, and he wants to win.
There was a lot of games that I used to play. I never really played like the big, like really big games. Like I never really was into Call of Duty. Like I was an MMO player. I was a fighting game player. I never really played shooting games. I played a game called Guns the Duel, my absolute favorite game I ever played. And the reason for that is because the skill cap was so high. Like literally, if you didn't play for like a year and a half, like all day, you were just gonna get destroyed by people. And I won a lot of tournaments on online MMOs, and either I was always competing to be like #1 on the PvP leaderboards, or whichever leaderboard it was. And a lot of the times I was #1. If I wasn't #1, I was top 5. So I was always very competitive.
He told me that he wanted me to buy him a $3,000 computer so he can be a professional gamer. Put my hand on his shoulder. Said, Dave, you're going to get well. You're going to go back to college. Little did I know.
I bought myself, I think it was like a $2,700 PC. And this was before Fortnite even came out. I didn't even know what Fortnite was. I just knew that, okay, I want to stream. I don't know what I'm going to stream, but I'm buying this PC so I stream. And so my friend, he was like, yo, you guys should try out Fortnite. It's dropping a battle royale. I was like, okay. And so we all hopped on Fortnite. We loved it. And then I think about a month into Fortnite, that's when I was like, all right, I'm going to start streaming. I just started streaming. I was just playing solo squads and stuff. And one time when I think I had just got on, and I left Phil on accident, and I got into Dakota's game.
One more.
Like halfway through the game, one of my friends was sending me messages on Steam like, yo, you're playing with a streamer right now. You're playing with a streamer. I was like, oh, really? Oh, that's cool. Like, I was just like, whatever. And then, like, at the end of the game, I looked him up, and I was like, oh, snap. He's actually pretty big. And then he had added me, and then we went on to win, like, a 27 squad in a row. And that's what really got me noticed a little bit. And then Dakota's got me into the Fortnite Invitationals, to where, like, a whole bunch of, like, big, known streamers and YouTubers were all in just, like, a tournament where we were all just fighting each other. And I had won 5 of those matches, and that's what really got me my kickstart.
It's hilarious trying to explain. The younger people know exactly what it is. The people that he worked with, his co-workers, they know. But for me, the older family members, they don't have a clue. But they support him in whatever he does.
I would look around at the other streamers, and I feel like I can compete, I can compete. I know I can. So I just kept playing, and eventually it paid off.
You got 25 kills, dude.
World full of same burgers? Well, get recent, because Wendy's made a whole new world with the new Made to Crave menu featuring the peppercorn mushroom melt, barbecue cheeseburger, and the salsa bacon cheeseburger. Try all 3 on the new Made to Crave menu today.
The first time that I heard about TSM and Fortnite was Myth, because Myth was like, yo, a really big team hit me up, and I told them to hit you up too, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay. And then that's when I see Lena. I'm like, Lena. So I go Google Lena, and I'm just like, oh, TSM. And then I go see that they have like 1 million Twitter followers, and I was just like, that's crazy. And then I got really excited.
As a family, we talk every day. So it wasn't something he sprung on us. It was the conversation we talk every day during the house all the time. So it was something that we, he just came to us, this is what's happening. I signed to this company, and they want to move me to California. So I stayed in bed for 2 days. So I just pulled the covers up. I'm going to be honest. I just pulled the covers up for 2 days. I stayed in bed because I knew that I had to talk myself into it. I had to just kind of let it sink in. And then I realized God didn't give him to you to keep him. You've done it. You're my husband. And you have this baby that you raised to send out into the world to be a productive, happy, well-adjusted young man. And we've done our part. You know that. So we release him to the world to be all that he can be.
I never thought in my wildest dreams that anything like this would happen. And TSM played a big part of that, and I'm extremely grateful to them too. And everybody on TSM is so cool, they're so down to earth. I love hanging out with them, love talking to them. It's just like, it was such a blessing that TSM was the team that hit me up to come and play Fortnite with them.
Watching a few weeks ago, and someone was telling me that they wanted to commit suicide, and because of him, they chose not to. That is unbelievable. And what a gift that you can touch someone like that. I think that's amazing, and I think that's one of his gifts. And what a blessing.
And that's happened 3 times with the suicide thing. It's happened 3 times.
What a blessing that people feel that a connection to him in such a way. So I think it's wonderful.
Being able to take like all of those situations that I've been through, I feel like it's a blessing. And I'm glad that I can be a blessing to somebody else. It's like I know a lot of people that, have gone through a lot of bad things. And I would like to really just be a positive light to make people laugh. I love to make other people laugh. I would like to really just be a positive light to make people have gone through a lot of bad things. I would like to really just be a positive light, someone to make you laugh. I love to make other people laugh because it's just like laughter is just something that'll make the pain go away, even if it's just temporary. That's the whole thing about like people, how I have like my W gang about the W key, and how it's just like the W key moves you forward in a video game. Like for example, you press W on a keyboard and it moves your character forward in Fortnite. And my W key is pretty much just like no matter what it is in life, whatever you're going through, you can press that W key, you can get out of that situation. The worst thing that you can do when you're sad or depressed or going through something is just to be alone. Just to not do anything, just to sit in your room and do this or do that. You really want to force yourself to this positivity.
Day has been a blessing to us from the daily life to us. And we are just so proud of him. And we just want him to keep soaring and being blessed and doing his thing. That's what we want him to do. We just love him. We support him in whatever he chooses to do with his life. And just know that as his parents,
No! Say it.
I want to just keep doing great things with his life. I
really am. And I hope that everybody finds something that they enjoy, and whatever that is, UW keeps towards it.
Oh, baby, what y'all talking about? What y'all talking about, baby? Oh, baby.
Don't worry.
What are y'all talking about?
So you just gotta hit a little late, but you gotta hit the pad a little. Wait. Okay. So go like this, right? And you're gonna look up while you jump, so it gives you the height. Now you wanna hit this part right there. And you wanna jump as high as possible. You wanna hit that tire, and then you just gotta hit there, and then jump at the last second.
Yo, do you have any interest in being an esports player? And I'm like, yeah, that's been like my dream since I was a kid. Then he messaged me, he's like, yo, I really want you in TSM, and I'm like, okay. Then TSM people start hitting me up. Lena messaged me, and I'm like, okay, what is happening? And I'm freaking out. Like, I'm like, I had 13,000 followers when this is all happening, so. At Angelo Untrue asks, Hamp, do you watch anime? And if you do, what's your favorite? I love this question. Naruto, man. I mean, look, I haven't finished it. I'm halfway in Shippuden, but Naruto and then halfway through Shippuden is so good, man. Like, Sasuke, that's my dude. Naruto, that's my dude. Hinata, that's my girl. Stop playing with my emotions. I love that anime. Everything about it is so perfect. The battle scenes are amazing. The storyline's amazing. But if I would have to say, other than Naruto, it would probably be Fullmetal Alchemist. I like that as well. At Jake B888 asks, what do you do to motivate yourself when you're feeling down? Great question. I mean, you can slap yourself on the ass. Okay, then you I'm gonna re-ask it. At Jake B888 asks, what do you do to motivate yourself when you're feeling down? I would say if you're feeling down, just watch stuff that, is positive. That's what I would say. Whether it's a streamer, whether it's a video, whether it's just people in general around you, watch positive stuff, watch motivational stuff. Have a point.
I'm being this
You know what I'm
desperate.
saying?
I don't care how long it's gonna
But I would literally eat his ass. At Mitch Lou asks, were you good in school? I mean, I got A, B, and C's, but I mean, I want the smartest guy. Sometimes I wouldn't do my homework. Guess why? Because I was gaming all the time. So, I definitely think, I was a good student, but I want the best. I was average, right in the middle, you know what I'm saying? At Miss Shelly TV asks, apart from RuneScape, what video game got you addicted / hooked? The game you continuously went back to? Besides RuneScape, I would say it would definitely have been Halo. I put a lot of hours in Halo. That game was addicting. Everything about it. It was so satisfying. BRing someone in the head and then spitting them out and getting over shields, knowing the weapon spawns, the power weapon spawn times. It was so nice. So that was definitely the game that I always went back to. At Jard V3 asks, who is your favorite superhero? My favorite superhero? I don't know. It would have to be some superhero that could teleport, dude. Cause you know what I mean? Superman, doo-doo. Like, you still got to travel when you're flying, buddy. You still have to go miles. That's not a good superpower, man. You got some strength, okay, buddy. Nobody cares. Oh, you're strong for no reason. That doesn't matter, etc. Like, if you could teleport, you could do anything. Whatever superhero can teleport, that's me. At Verducci asks, how did you find out about Fortnite? Actually, the first two people I seen stream it were Dr. Disrespect and Ninja. And I remember watching them play and building around, and I was like, you know what? I think I play this game because the building aspect was something I never seen before. Like every other shooter is so cliche. You know, it's just a hard shooter and nothing else. At Ferret Made asks, what country would you like to visit if you could go anywhere? Oh man, it would definitely be Paris. I want to go there really bad. I mean, I want to meet French people. I actually tried to teach myself French for a little bit, but it didn't work out. Only thing I know is bonjour and ça va bien, but you know, we're not going to talk about that. You know, I tried, but yeah, that's definitely where I want to go. I want to eat some snails. At Youngstoke asks, Hamlin, what was your dream job when you were a kid? Somewhere in the medical field. I didn't know exactly where. I went through all kind of thoughts. So, but my main one was to be a nurse because, you know, being a nurse is actually a good thing because there wasn't a lot of males. So they needed males to do grunt work. So I would actually be able to get a job. So that was going to be my last option before I started. At Claudio 4529022 asks, what is your favorite hobby after stream? Going to the beach and swimming. I'm a dive to a shark one day, but that's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely going to the beach. Something about like being in the water, I just love it. Like I can swim for 2 to 3 hours straight without getting out. So that's definitely something that I love. At Jalani Alamu asks, what was it like transitioning? At Jalani Alumu. Okay, this motherfucker's name got me fucked up. At
Jelani Alamu.
Jalani Alumu asks, what was it like transitioning from home to the It actually wasn't really that hard because I was kind of prepared to leave, so it actually wasn't as bad as I expected. I mean, I was ready to leave the house. You know, I was tired of living with my mom, so it was really easy. I was excited. I was like, yes, let's get this going. I was calling him every day when we moving, brother. At Ethan R. Ferry 35 asks, who's the 30th? Who's the 30th in the house? I would have to say Daquan, man. Mrs. a clean freak. It's gonna be Daquan. Actually, it's probably me or Daquan, bro. Me and Daquan are equal dirt. So I mean, you know, but that's just because it's like living life. You know what I mean? We're not gonna spend all day cleaning up. We're a real game. We're a real game. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get clean in the room every dang second, brother. Come on, man. At Hyphy Kid asks, who is your favorite soccer player of all time and your favorite team? People ask this on stream all the time. My favorite soccer player of all time would have to be Esquivel Lopez. And my favorite team of all time would have to be PSG or Arsenal. But PSG is my current team, but I didn't say Arsenal because, you know, I used to like Thierry Henry. But yeah, Lopez is going to be the first player for PSG.
What?
Thickman323 asks, okay, buddy, what's that name? What is your favorite part about the TSM? Definitely my favorite part would be just like living with people who do the same thing I do. Whereas like before, when you didn't live with someone who did exactly what you did, they didn't really understand the problems you had. So if I ever have a problem, it's cool to talk like they about it. They understand what I'm talking about. At S House Braxton asks, what is it like living with Myth and Daquan? Sus. You know what I'm saying? That's the best way I can fit it to you, buddy. You know, Daquan walking around with Paul Myth, he's just walking around being sus. I'm the only normal one here. That's the that's the best way I can fit it. It's plain and simple. At Freighty asks, did you teach yourself how to dance? Well, you see, I used to be in Jabberwockies when I was younger, but I actually left because of masks on my face, and it was just like, it was too foggy and it would get hot, and I didn't really mess with it. So being with them at their, in their club, I kind of learned how to dance. Pretty dope. At the Golden Kick 99 asks, what's the most embarrassing thing you've done so far? Oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna talk about this, man. When I was younger, I shit my pants. When I was younger, I shit my pants.
Hey.
Hey, man.
I was trying to check on you before. What? I said I was gonna check on you before, because I thought you was gonna go to sleep.
Boo-boo, you believing that I just woke up, man.
What?
Yeah. But like I said, I got up 4 o'clock this morning. And just woke up, I took a nap. And I just told you didn't call me.
Oh.
Okay. I just woke up. Almost knocked out. Almost asleep.
Who, Mom? She's asleep, I think. Yeah.
Already, how long she been sleeping?
Not too long.
Okay. Cause I was gonna call her, but I didn't know. I didn't know if she sleep already. I just woke up myself. Oh, I'm good, honey. My goodness. Yeah. Comatose.
What does that mean?
Comatose to get dead, man. You just dead to the world. Comatose.
I don't want to be comatose.
Huh?
I don't want to be no comatose.
Yeah, what now?
I don't want to be no comatose.
Oh. No, guess not. Not before you die.
Yeah.
You just comatose, you about gone. You just about out of this world. Oh my goodness, I needed that nap. Why you ain't sleep? You ain't got no sleep today.
Huh?
You got no sleep today, didn't you?
Kind of.
And you ain't sleeping now. You must got enough sleep when you slept all day today. Practically anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you should lay down with you. Cause I come in and lay down with the sleep, I just woke up. I ain't left my phone out in there. That's why I hit the phone. I left my phone in the truck and went to sleep. I got up looking for my telephone. It was outside in the truck. So I just went outside and looked in the truck and got it, brought it back to the house.
Truck?
Uh-huh.
What do you mean?
I just got it. Yeah. Yes. Get all this out of my eyes. I'll be all right. Let me call. How long you gonna be up?
It depends.
Let me call Mama and check on her right quick. To see if she's too full out of it.
Okay then.
Alright, I'll get back with you.
Did you send it yet?
No, I ain't sitting nothing yet because I just woke up.
Oh yeah, that is true.
I'll get to it.
Okay, well.
Alright. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Went to a sleep out. Me and a couple friends. It was the first time I ever actually went to their house and stayed the night. And for some reason their plumbing was down, so the toilets didn't work. You know, your boy, he had to drop a big dookie, you know what I'm saying? So guess what? I ain't going outside to do. I doo-dooed on myself, but I'm gonna just keep it 100. I doo-dooed on myself, bro. And I literally slept with the doo-doo in my pants, bro. And the doo-doo got so hard it scabbed on my ass. Like, the next day it hurt to peel it off, dude. It was like a whole scab on my ass, bro. That was definitely the most embarrassing thing I've ever done, man. Alright, thank you guys for watching Ask TSM. Make sure you tune into the next one. It was your boy Hamless. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you follow me on Instagram @Hamless, Twitter TSM_Hamless, and YouTube Hamless. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching.
Excuse me? Hi. What's the Wi-Fi?
Oh, it's kitty kitty cat. Kitty kitty cat cat.
Don't ask for the Wi-Fi. You don't have to. How many cats was that? Google Fi, a smartphone plan.
Kitty, kitty, cat. Kitty, kitty, cat, cat. Kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty, cat. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Scissors. Let's go, baby. You know I'm always up with the thunders. You know I'm always up with the thunders. You know I'm always up. You know I'm always up with the thunders. Ooh. Kitty, kitty, cat, cat. Brr. All you have to do is just go online. Now when you go online, if you're using a laptop, you want to plug in your mouse. But if you're using a monitor with no keyboard or no mouse, plug in USB. Then what you want to do is you want to save the image as. Don't think of it that way. Save the image as, and then you want to press on save. Now once you press on save, you want to go over to the YouTube, and then you want to go press on your icon right here. Actually, go to the video that you have right now. Yeah, right now. I don't want to hear that. Now what you want to do is you want to go to edit video. Once you go to edit, you want to go to, hold on. Oh yeah, B Saber's lit. So you wanna go to stream now. So then you wanna go to videos. I mean, come on, who wants to buy fake? Like, no. Is that a scar? That's a scar. See, I used to think that every single time you see a scar, it was in another game. It was just copying. Now I noticed that the scar is originally a game in a gun in real life, and they first introduced it in Call of Duty, I think. And I'm just, that's so messed up. Okay, then you press on live. Please stop taking a long time. Okay. So you click on this little blue right there. And to do that, go to your thumbnail. It can be 1280, 720. That's probably what you're gonna need. And then you're just gonna click on what you picked. Ooh, I like this one. I like that. I like that, bro. We're saving that image. Thank you. See, one more. It's literally just Raptor, bro. I've used this thumbnail already. He is all goody. What do you mean nitro fueled? Ah! Peanuts! How you think so? Don't you got on fire because of you? No, only asked him twice. He sent it. Okay, allier. 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 Bet you Allier gonna be alright. What the f is this? Oh yeah, birthday. So you get two and all of that, brother. Oh yeah, to add a new bundle. No one's gonna buy it because a lot of people, for some reason, still play BO3. I respect that. Yeah, just let me heal, Tony. Just let me heal, Tony. But like, why is there like 2 black lines on the side?
Ow, man! I cut off her ponytail. She's got no ponytail now. That skin has no ponytail anymore. Yeah, I got a really good new scented soap for washing your hands, and it smells like oranges, and I love oranges.
Soap for washing your hands.
Yeah, this
Yeah, I tried to.
I'm about to land, so I'll help you guys.
Honestly, I just like playing Courage. Wait, he's down there to the yeah.
Jack, just.
I'll just edit that. Just. How about we put without face cam? Correctly. This personalization pack. Okay, you know what? Like, you guys remember back then in Call of Duty, you had to buy whatchamacallit? You had to freaking